Hi, I'm Ron Jess for Jessfor30. Through the grace of God, He has given me the great honor to represent 7 University of Michigan football legends, Bo Schembechler's Gridiron Sons, the Mellow Men of Michigan. Today, the first guest, the one, the only Pershing Doughboy, Michigan Wolverine, former NFL star in Baltimore, Glenn Shake and Bake Dowdy. Welcome.
Mr. Mayor.
How you doing?
What's up?
How are you?
Do y'all know Mr. Mayor knows everybody and everybody knows Mr. Mayor? It's great to be here. Jessfor30, one of the hit programs on the internet. Congratulations. This is your second year?
Yeah. I'm just going into the third, 2 years. Yeah.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, Glenn. I'm blessed. And where are we today?
Well, first of all, I want to say to the Go Blue Nation, thank God for one, a great day. 2, the Mellow Men are here to reconnect after decades of being somewhat apart. And we want you to know that we're going to celebrate our Super Bowl. What's that name? Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl.
And where will it be?
Right here.
And what stadium?
The Big House.
And for homecoming?
October 4th.
Shaking and baking on October 4th. We're going to have an introduction. And I want to let Go Blue Nation know this. We are here not only because of God, but we're here because of a great mayor. Our MVP mayor and Billy Taylor's son, Mayor Taylor, has been tremendous in assisting us, issued a proclamation right here in April 25th. He issued a proclamation that recognized the Mellow Men historically. And we are so proud and so thankful to Mayor Taylor. And also we're thankful to Christopher Watson, who is the councilman that allowed me to connect with him so that he knew that we were going to be able to do the things that you've had a chance to see with Jessfor30 and also the Mellow Men and our broadcasts and our episodes. So we are fired up. The oven is up. We're ready to shake and bake, bro. What you got?
You cooking with gas?
We gonna do that, bro.
What happens then?
After we do that, we gonna kick what?
We're sitting across the street. No one can see this. That cemetery is where Bo Schembechler is, and I've never been there, and the guys have. They got a great picture with Bo. We're gonna go visit him later today. And speaking of Bo, the most recognized coach in the history of, probably the greatest coach in the history of Michigan football. What's your take on Bo Schembechler, Glenn?
You know, Go Blue Nation, one of the things that I think all of us have been able to say, one, we want to thank God for bringing us together, but 2, in 1969, a gentleman by the name of Bo Schembechler came on the scene and changed the whole culture of the University of Michigan. And what we went through is so unimaginable to those who don't participate in athletics. But man, one of the things that I'll always remember in our first year, Ron, is that he worked us so hard that there was no difference between the military's boot camp and Bo's training other than bullets.
I've heard that. And a lot of guys weren't so fond of Bo when they were maybe playing for him and how hard a person he was. However, it appears that most of them grow and gain an appreciation after they leave Ann Arbor, when they get into the world.
You know, Mayor, that's so profound. That's correct. But you know, one of the things when you leave it, then you appreciate, one, here we got 2 championships. 2, in the den, you have 5 All-Americans. 3, You had families that were all pulled together because we felt the spirit of winning at the University of Michigan. And then you have a coach like Bo who is hammering you. And he's only hammering you so that you get better to win in the fourth quarter, brother.
Sure. Glenn, you touched on him for a minute, and I want you just to speak a little more to it. What can you tell us about Ann Arbor Mayor Christopher Taylor?
Ladies and gentlemen of Ann Arbor, number one, I don't know if you all know that Ann Arbor is the #1 city in America for Generation Z graduates at the University of Michigan. And that's through his leadership right here. Mayor Taylor, our MVP mayor. And you know, one of the things, everything that we've been able to do since April, Ron, is because of the mayor. The mayor has been very supportive and very friendly as well as insightful. And he will be there October 4th for the game at Wisconsin game. And he will also be introduced with us because we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Mayor Taylor and also Christopher Watson. I'm looking at the fact that I want to also thank Go Blue Nation. You need to be aware of this part. Ward Manuel and I hooked up in February to begin talking about what you are seeing now. Ward Manuel has been instrumental in helping us from day one. And then we run into Dave Abloff, who's the head of media for the University of Michigan's Department of Media. And he's been instrumental in the University of Michigan reconnecting to the historic now Mellow Men. We're very appreciative of that kind of support.
It's funny what a small world it is. The greats like Desmond Howard and Charles Woodson, what they do and continue to do. It is such a small world. We've had two great gentlemen on our show, funny, good guys. Did you know 4-time Michigan All-American Mark Messner, he roomed with Mel Farr Jr. in the NFL. Did you know that?
You know what I do know is this, Mr. Mayor. What I do know is that you have an ability that's magnetic. So you can start listing all of these celebrities that are doing great things in their community. They come to you and then you just get it out of them and the rest is history because nothing but superstars come on your show.
Yeah, that's a gift from God. And I thank you for the compliment. Mel Farr Jr. from Brother Rice, Mark Messner from Catholic Central, two great Michigan high school football programs. Did you also know Mel Farr, superstar, his dad, one year he was the largest black-owned business in the United States. The UCLA Bruins to the Detroit Lions. Isn't that something?
You know, I met Mel Farr Sr.
Did you?
Matter of fact,
superstar.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And Mel and also Lynn Barney, they were very tight.
Yeah, I
and
know
both,
that.
You know,
Yeah.
But what you mentioned, one of the things about Detroit was a path setter in allowing or being able to just open those gates. And Mel Farr was one of them because his company was number 4 on the Black Enterprises magazine as a part of just the top companies in the country at that time.
Yeah, and then he moved to 1. He did make it.
As far as the dealers are concerned, yeah.
Yeah. He was a special guy.
A special guy and a very talented runner.
Yeah.
And then he was on the music song with Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye.
Lem Barney.
Yeah, Lem Barney.
Yeah.
And Marvin Gaye, he tried out for the Lions, right?
No.
Yeah.
Wide receiver.
Yeah. And he got cut in the summertime. But he was there trying to make the team.
You and I, before the show started, I said, well, and I've said this before, if I had one song to hear, it was Going Up to Heaven, and I had one song left to say, what's going on, baby? What's going on? I love that song. And that played a lot to what you and BT, Billy Taylor, went to Vietnam for 6 weeks? 3 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, you saw some stuff there.
Oh man, what? But you know, it was a life-changing experience relative to the appreciation for our military, what they were trying to do. It's also appreciation for the nuances associated with winning and losing for various reasons. And unfortunately, you have the deaths that are associated with those kind of decisions.
Yeah, that was tough. Your prediction, let's talk Michigan football. What's your prediction for this season? How do you see it, Glenn?
Hey, check this out. Go Blue fans, be patient this year. Be patient, one game at a time. Because what I'm seeing, Ron, is I'm seeing a talented quarterback. I'm also seeing a great looking running back. And I'm also seeing that because of our experience as athletes, we know things take time. And so I want Go Blue Nation to know, one game at a time, watch different areas of the game, watch the line, watch the defense, watch and see how they grow, because I believe that Coach Moore will be able to talk to them and create the culture that we've talked about before, that certain coaches create cultures. And like Bo, or like Harbaugh, or like Jimmy Johnson, or different individuals.
Well, you know one thing about that, Glenn, even last year, which nobody thought was a great year, we were all concerned going into the Buckeye game. We had a 7% chance of beating the guys down south. We beat them. Then we won the bowl game, and what took a not great season into great enthusiasm for this year, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that enthusiasm is the Go Blue Nation infectious. And you know, you've been following this for so long, right, Ron?
All my life.
All your life.
All my life. I'm just a fan. That's one thing about life. If you have dreams, this is a dream. I'm a fan. I'm just a Michigan football fan. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. However, so thanks to Glenn Dowdy and the Mellow men, we're going to be on the 50-yard line today in the big house. What fan wouldn't dream of that? You'd have to pinch me.
And here's the story, though, Go Blue Nation. Check this out. When I first met Ron, he was having these visions of things that we could be doing as part of these podcasts.
And that was one of them. That was one of them.
And so he mentioned going on the 50-yard line in the stadium. And I'm saying, what? And then and so the next thing you know, thanks to Dave Abloff, today we're going to be inside the stadium for the first time in history doing a podcast, y'all. So buckle up. We're going to be in the big house, and then we're going to be promoting October 4th in the game versus Wisconsin.
Shake and Bake and I are going to get together a lot today. You'll see a lot of us. We're going to wrap this up, and I have to say this. I'm going to read it because 2 weeks ago in our Mellow Men show, we read about the many of the after Michigan, after pro football contributions of many of the Mellow Men. Somehow, your part was left out. That's not happening today. I'll take responsibility for that. So this is important. Butch Carpenter, number 94, Flint Hall of Fame, Scholarship Fund, in memorial, 46 years, 1.6 million endowment fund, administered by the Michigan Law School. Dr. Billy Taylor, 42, MVP Falcons. Get Back Up Foundation, 26 years. Reggie McKenzie, number 65, All-American, College Hall of Fame, All-Pro, Buffalo Bills. Helped set NFL rushing record. The McKenzie Foundation, 53 years. Tom Darden, number 35, All-American, All-Pro with the Browns, Hall of Fame. Created the Recovery House, designed to help NFL CTE diagnosed retired players. Oh, here's why we did this again. Glenn Shake and Bake Dowdy, number 22, All-American Colts MVP, founder and builder of the iconic Shake and Bake Family Fun Center, 43 years of operation, now owned by the Baltimore City Recreation and Parks. Good job. We're good.
What can I say, Mr. Mayor? Well done.
Thanks, brother. We're good. We're going on. We're rocking on.
Shake and bake.
Hey, happy to be back here again at the Den of the Mellow Men here on, what road is this? Getty's Road. And we have the president of the student body for the University of Michigan, Eric Veal. Welcome, Eric.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How's things going?
Great. Busy season, but we're happy to be back and have students back on campus.
Yeah. What are all your duties?
Yes. So serving as president right now, I get the great honor and privilege to serve on the presidential search committee, searching for our next university president. Additional to that, serving students, finding out what students need every day to make sure that our campus is, addressing the needs of all students on campus, as well as uplifting stories like this.
And what are you as far as I guess your background? What town? Where did you grow up? How'd you end up in Ann Arbor?
Yes, so I am born and raised from the best city in the world, Chicago, Illinois, but I love my time being in Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor has become a second home for me since joining here, and I'm a senior now studying political science as well as education with a minor in public policy.
Yeah, we stayed at the Drake Hotel many times in Chicago, and Michigan, their football team used to go to Lowry's. And I think Glenn or one of the Mellow Men was telling me the prime rib over at before they did the Rose Bowl.
Okay, nice.
That's a great town, Chicago. Yeah, we've spent a lot of time over there.
Good. It's the best city in the world. I say it again.
What part of town did you grow up in?
West Side. Born and raised on the West Side, and just love my city.
Yeah. And Ann Arbor, too?
Yeah, Ann Arbor has become my second city. I love it. There's great restaurants, great food, but the academics and the university really bring everything together.
That's awesome. Well, it's really, we're proud to have you here, and we thank you for coming to visit. And are you going to the games? Are you seeing much of the Michigan football this year?
Of course, it's not even a question. I tell you all the time, Michigan is a great institution, but the football team really makes the community and brings us all together. And
you had mentioned earlier the honoring of the Mellow Men is a huge deal for you too.
Yes. I get the great honor as president to get to pass a resolution honoring the work and the achievement, as well as all the contributions to making leadership on our campus more visible and accessible. And I think that's something that I'm really excited for. So myself, along with our student government, will be here to present a resolution as well as an executive order signed by myself, dedicating the event, as well as talking about the historical significance of what they've done for the Michigan community and the world as a whole.
One of the things we've learned talking to Glenn and all the Mellow Men who went through the Vietnam War when they were here, the campus protests, and you've watched the Charlie Kirk incidents at the college campuses, a guy that was looked up to, a God-fearing man, a guy with great values, shot down in Utah. Do you see much unrest here, or what's the feel here on the campus?
Yeah, one thing we're working towards on our campus is to make sure that all students feel safe. They feel like they can voice their opinion, voice their thoughts. And that's something we're super passionate about this school year, making sure that respectable discourse is happening around our country, but especially here on our campus, and supporting all students during this difficult time in our American story.
Yeah, the division has been really tough this past losing, this Biden-Trump thing is, we usually don't get political. However, we just want the country to be great, and and for people to have those opportunities. And I think for the most part that is. What do you?
Yes. I think we got to make sure that, when we're, thinking about greatness, we have to think about each and every student. And that's something that I work for every day. And making sure that resources are allocated to all students. All students have access to what they need to be successful, and that the university is providing that for them. And, student government this year, our big theme is advocacy. So being the conduit for advocacy, support, and change here on campus is something that we take great pride in.
So that's what you're spending the majority of your time on right now?
Yes, a lot of meetings, a lot of time talking to administrators, and also thinking about the future of our institution and what's to come.
Yeah, well, Michigan certainly has the best reputation. Most people think it's, at least around here, the greatest university in the country.
I mean, everyone should think that. I mean, it's the best university in the world.
Well, we do. Eric, we're just going to do a fun thing right now. We're going to give you a little try of some Jess pickles, okay?
All right.
Okay, Eric doesn't know this, but this is something we do. We try to get people coming smiling. We let them leave smiling. He's going to try some Jess pickles, and
right.
You got to rate them 1 to 10, okay?
All right, I got you. All right.
Garlic dill.
Garlic dill, okay.
We've got some Zingerman bread for everybody here, too. We like to try to give gifts to all our guests.
Oh, this is good. I give it like 11. If I could.
Whoa,
It's good.
yeah.
This is good. These are good pickles. These are good pickles. These are good pickles.
Yeah,
good.
no, I appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for coming on. Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, nice meeting you, Eric.
Nice to meet you too.
Hi, I'm Ron Jess for Jessfor30, and happy to be at the den of the Mellow Men. And I've got 5 right now, 5 of the legendary Mellow Men with us. Great Michigan football players. Many of them, I think pretty much all of them, drafted into the NFL. And great to welcome all you guys here today. And we'll start with Reggie McKenzie. Reggie, you live in Detroit, probably get into Ann Arbor a little bit. How has Ann Arbor changed since you were here back in the 60s, 70s?
Well, it really hasn't changed a lot. I mean, the big part about Ann Arbor is the university. And the university makes up what Ann Arbor is. And what you will find out is once you get here, Ann Arbor is bigger than the university, because of it has a presence and a recognition of its own. It's a great city.
Yeah. We got touchdown Billy Taylor, number 42, with us here also. And Billy, your thoughts of Michigan's sensational freshman quarterback, Bryce Underwood?
Well, I like him. I saw the first game. He's getting a whole lot of press, but from what I've seen and from what I'm hearing, I think he's going to live up to the hype. I hope so. He can run with the ball, he can throw the ball well, so I think we're going to be in good shape.
Mike Oldham. So you spent your career in teaching, Mike. I've been told you like to retire, and they really don't want you to leave. That's Southfield, correct?
Yes.
You enjoy teaching?
Oh, yes, I love it.
What do you teach,
I
Mike?
teach math.
Math.
Yes.
And you've been doing that since you left Michigan?
Yes.
Yeah. Few
Yes.
years.
26.
Well, that's great. Tom, how would you compare the Michigan teams to the past few years to your teams?
That's an interesting concept. Of course, I'm going to say we were better hitters. We would strike you, we hurt you. We didn't have a passing quarterback. That was our biggest problem. If we had a passing quarterback, we'd have been #1 in the country for 3 years.
Hey, Mike Taylor, You were known as a big hitter on the team, I think, right? Was he the trailer?
Yep.
Like, he knocked the hell out of you. That's what you were known for. What high school did you come out of?
King, Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King. Yeah, they got some good teams. I saw them play Catholic Central last year in the Ford Field, and they're pretty serious. Cass Tech's the team, though. Right now in Detroit City, well, really, Michigan. They won the state championship, Cass Tech.
Well, I can say this: we own Cass.
Reggie, how would you compare Jim Harbaugh's coaching style to Sherrod Moore?
I don't know very much about Jerome Moore. All I know is what Jim Harbaugh is doing, and he's doing a pretty decent job.
Billy, your thoughts on the years on this year's Michigan team?
I don't know. I'm expecting, a great season. Of course, we just lost one to Oklahoma, but Michigan is going to get better each and every week, and I don't see them losing any more games this season. So, Big Ten championship, Rose Bowl, maybe even a national.
Hey, Mike, it's been great to meet you today, finally. And what did you learn playing at the University of Michigan, and for what a lot of people consider the greatest coach ever, Bo Schembechler?
Well, I'm from Cincinnati, and when I first met Bo, he was head coach at Miami of Ohio in Ohio. So I knew him, and he knew of me. And he was tough. He was tough, but he made us tough.
Did you go to Cincinnati Moeller?
No, I went to Walnut Hills High School.
Was that known for football then?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes. But Bo was a great coach. He was tough. He was tough, but he was great.
Ohio's known Massillon Tigers, St. Ignatius, St. Ed's. There's a lot of big schools throughout Columbus and all those areas.
Sandusky.
But when we moved there, we lived there, they'd have Friday night high school football on. Tom, we've got to know each other, and what's it like to live in Iowa and return to all your great friends, great town, and back here in Ann Arbor?
Actually, it's pretty cool because there are not too many people that went to Michigan living there. So, of course, I get a chance to brag a little bit, talk about how we beat them in Iowa back in the day, 60-something to nothing, I remember. I think. So, I don't get much flack down there, right?
So, Mike Taylor, what's your thoughts of coming back to the Den? Has it been a while since you've been here?
I was here earlier last year. Yeah, I think I was here last year. But it's always nice to come back, and see the house and think about, like when the first time we saw it, when we moved in and everything. It was interesting, just to be in the house and stuff, and all these guys and stuff. We had some good times.
Yeah, Billy Taylor, last time we talked with him on a show, he made a big point to say that you guys all lived in this not huge house, and there weren't any fights. He said strong disagreements, but you would have been the enforcer probably, right, Mike?
We really didn't have any fights. We didn't have any disagreements.
No.
Nothing major.
Most of us, it was kind of like a thing where if you disagree with somebody, okay, you disagree. Now let's go. Next thing. What's next?
No, it's amazing, really. I mean, Reggie, you maybe had the most success of all the Mellow men, not taking nothing away, but for pro football and your career, Tom, obviously, well, a lot of you guys, but your time in Buffalo, was that pretty special?
Let me say this. When we came in as freshmen, we came in on one regard, that we all were going to play, we all were going to graduate, and we all were going to make Michigan great. And I had that attitude with me the 4 years that I was at Michigan, and all the time that I spent in pro ball, which is 11 years in Buffalo and 2 in Seattle. And so that attitude I carried for 13 years was to go out there and knock hell out of people and win some football games.
Were you All-American at Michigan?
Yeah,
And
I'm
Bill-
on the wall. In other words, my picture on the wall.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Well, yeah, you want to be on the wall.
Billy's the character of the group. I'm starting to, although, the thing with Glenn Dowdy, everybody loves Shake and Bake. My wife's going to be happy October 4th because her husband will come back from these 2, 3, 4 in the morning text messages, phone calls. He's an intense individual, and I think all of us can thank Glenn Dowdy. He's not here right now, and we appreciate that he's put a lot of effort into making this all happen. And the dream come true. It's your guys' Super Bowl today. It's my dream to sit as just a Michigan football fan, lifetime. Dad, me, my son, my grandson. My grandson, I got a picture last year. He was like 2. We're in front of the Block M outside the stadium. We're saying, "Hail to the victory." We're singing, my son and I. And he walks away, throws his hand up, and he says, "Go Blue, go Blue." He's 2. So this means the world to me, and it's your Super Bowl, and it's my dream come true. I thank all you guys. What a great Tom Darden. I mean, he reminds me of my dad. Tom is measured, says what he means. He's honest. He's a good man, and unbelievable career at Cleveland down there. And Tom, he just says it the way it is, and it's just been a pleasure to get to know you more. And
Thank you.
thank all you guys, Reggie, Mike and BT. We're gonna have a lot of fun going forward. Thanks a lot. Thank you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Today, we honor 7 men who made a great and lasting impact on the University of Michigan. Known for their immense contributions on the field and in the community, the 7 Mellow Men of Michigan were an integral part of Michigan football under legendary coach Bo Schembechler. Their football efforts earned the Wolverines 2 Big Ten championships and appearances in the Rose Bowl, including an undefeated 11-0 season in 1971. Each of the 7 players graduated in 1972 and became community leaders, activists, NFL players, philanthropists, and trailblazers who had just as impactful of careers post-Michigan as they had during their time playing for the Maize and Blue. Earlier this year, City of Ann Arbor Mayor Christopher Taylor announced a special proclamation honoring these gridiron sons and the on-campus house at 1345 Geddes Avenue, where these 7 black football players lived from 1970 to 72, which was part of the largest collection of black athletes ever at the school on scholarship. Please welcome the historic Mellow Men of Michigan, along with Mayor Christopher Taylor. Number 42, Billy Taylor. Number 33, Mike Taylor. Number 35, Tom Darden. Number 84, Mike Oldham. Number 65, Reggie McKenzie. Number 22, Glenn Doughty. And also their deceased brother, number 94, Alden Butch Carpenter. We applaud all that you have done and continue to do as great ambassadors for the University of Michigan and Michigan football. You are champions on and off the field.